All right. Welcome back to another video, another episode of the MiniBrute cookbook tutorial series that I'm doing, where we go through, look at all the different recipes in the MiniBrute cookbook and see what we can do to add our own little flavor to them. If you've been following the series in order, last one we did was the snare drum by Victor Morello. Today, we're going to look at the bass drum by Victor Morello. Looks like this. Okay. It's another fairly simple patch. Not terribly complicated, but, you know, we'll talk about what's happening as we go through it and how everything works. The last one was very simple. It was just literally just volume automation. We're using the frequency, the filter for EQ, basically. That was basically it. And then a little bit of automation on the attack and decay envelope to bring it all together. So this time, for the bass drum, it's going to be more or less the same thing. So we're going to start off with our triangle wave. All right? But we're going to bring it down an octave. Let's get us some volume here, too. Let's do... There we go. So if that's E, I don't know if that's E or not. It doesn't really matter. Close enough. Or C, I mean, but whatever. Doesn't really matter. So we got that set. Now we're going to use a little bit of FM from VCO2. Here, getting kind of crazy there, right? I like to try to tune the FM just a little bit. Just that there's a little bit of like a reesiness going on there. Just a little bit. Now we need to find the right tonal area to timbre to be in, right? So a bass drum is just a sweeping of frequencies in analog land. It's just a sweeping of frequencies from high to low. So what we're going to do is use the ADSR. I'm going to give it a little bit of decay here. Ooh, there we go. Didn't take long. It already kind of sounds like a drum, right? Right? But it's kind of static. I mean, it's there. It's not. So let's take the ADSR out into the FM. And you hear how that it sweeps that frequency modulation, but because it starts at a place where the FM is basically like unison, it's not crazy, you know, reesing out or anything. Like if we see, you can't hear it once it finishes out, but if you can still hear it trying to FM that something's not right here. There we go. All right, I think my board's starting to get bad connections inside there. I've been playing around with this thing so much, it's starting to get a little loose. So is it? It's like it's bypassing it somehow. Like something's... There we go. That's what we're supposed to get. The connections must be going bad in here. So now if we pitch it down, right? Get rid of that brute factor for a minute. Now the other thing I like to do is put just a little bit of decay on the attack envelope for the amplitude, so that it doesn't kind of like click whenever you take it off. Oops. You hear when I let go, it kind of like snaps shut. I like to put just a little bit of that on there. Now, of course, at this point, you can go back and retry to retune your, your FM from your oscillator 2. But at this point, your best bet is just to do it by ear. Right? And adjust your, well, as the instructions say here too, the thing will even say so. Best played in the lowest ranges, which we are. And to adjust the sound you're liking, tweak the VCO1 FM, the filter FM, and the ADSR decay at time, right? So that's the VCO1 FM. Or the filter FM. You can even take it the opposite direction. And get kind of like a bass sound, that complements the bass drum. Or like an 808 almost. Right? And then your decay time. Or your ADSR decay time. Kind of determines how long the whole sound's going to go, the whole sweep of everything that's happening. So there you have it. There's your basic bass drum. Now, what can you do to spice that up? Anything you want. Something that's kind of fun is to, obviously add like brute factor back in. And that kind of puts like a roundness, like a warmth to it. That I kind of like. But I'm a quick decay kick kind of guy. I like them just quick. You know what I mean? But I like it aggressive. So lots of top end. So what I can do here, just like before, we're going to add a little bit of resonance to it in the filter, but I'm going to do that from the noise oscillator instead. Just a little bit for a little bit of just like kind of analog fuzzy to the signal. Like literally, like on the MiniBrute, there is a divot in the center of the ring modulation potentiometer here. So it's like positive or negative value, or positive or negative, whichever. But I'm like just on the edge of that of the notch, because when you start getting just a little bit higher, it's like too much. I don't like it. can also use the resonance. That makes it kind of fun. So yeah, there you go. Right? Maybe we could put a little bit of do a little bit of the metalizer. Put a little more character to it. You know what they say, too much of a good thing is bad, so that's not bad. Ta-da! Bass drum. There you go. Play around with it. Have some fun. Do your thing.